Hello, lovely people. I'm Manuel Carthy, and you're watching Celebrity Talks with Manuel Carthy here on Carthy TV. So today I have with me Blark Tana. But before we start the interview, let's go for a commercial break. We'll be right back. Welcome from the commercial break. You Blark Tana.
Yeah,
How far?
everything
It's
fine.
a long time.
I did.
Everything cool.
Everything.
Yeah. So the name Blark Tana. How come you go and name Blark Tana?
Okay, so basically me being an African, so I chose the name Black for myself.
Oh, okay.
And the Tana is, a full sentence on its own that has been abbreviated or something like true ambition never adjusts. See,
Oh,
or
okay.
a full sentence.
Sentence. Nature though. I'm saying for you,
Cape Coast.
Cape Coast, in for them.
Tante.
Country. Infinite cool school, my means so work on there.
Okay, so Mukom basic war, praise be, Cape Coast praise be.
Okay.
And I'm also do Samu Senior High School.
Samu Senior High School.
And my mother, big love to my mother, Miss Hannah, and all of that. So basically, I grew up from Tante to be precise.
Okay.
Then, from the hood in Kakran Kadama, then I go to the SS for which I started doing this my music.
Okay. So what inspired you into the music industry?
On a more serious note, if I'm to tell you that it was a bully, I think bullying our mama started them here music because back in the days when I was in Samu Senior High School, I think from one or so, I used to be doing mashup with other students. Your class now, what band number motto for one. So I think one of the from them as can niggas now class, one of them told me that it's either you go start to do your own songs or they break time and they do a class.
Hey, they do a class.
So that pushed me and I followed a friend to a studio one day Block hair recording. He went there, he was trying to pick some lines for which the engineer wasn't liking it. So the engineer also saw that all them miming been out there and he was like, yo, when you want try and she said, if you are I wait it, so you're okay, yeah. It's a engineer you just listen to your friend in on EDB. You better sit your ass down and do something better.
I'm an engineer.
That be ISO metrics or graphia.
Oh, okay.
So he told my friend that uncle feel uncle prepare him. No, okay, then I just came back to the studio and finished the project that was supposed to be done by my friend. Not Charlie.
Okay.
From there, musical school. And visual art boys.
Visual art boys too.
Even if the thing, the BCF, the kind of high school carry.
Yeah,
so that was that, and I just got stuck to me doing the music.
Okay. Yeah. So how would you describe your sound?
If you are to notice, I'll be one G that I'm releasing them. So that should tell you that whatever the sound is, I make sure that I intentionally do what is right for the song. See, I'm an easy goer with my sounds, and I try as much as possible to write lyrics from the instrumentation and all of that. Make sure that I will leave a significant, impact in whatever that I'm doing.
Okay.
So I will say I do Afro beats, but then I make sure that whatever sound that will come out is on that top notch.
It's on that top. Yeah, I saw a video on Facebook recently. Like it's a trailer, a short song. Yeah. So can you tell us about it?
Okay, so I think I went to the studio to record a song and record it's been years. So I came back to Cape Coast to do another recording, and it happens to be like the beats that initially the first song, the lyrics was on. I realized that I need to do some changes within that space. The Luigi Bo BTB or Bubonam then make I try do the Motumaze lyrics now will be to Motumaza to within a mattress or the far.
Okay.
So okay, this is great. And Luigi, the whole mixing and mastering actually I released it.
Okay, so who are some of the biggest musical influence you have?
First and foremost, I would say that Obiaraba,
Yeah.
from the scratch, there will be some people are being inspired by what you do best.
Yes.
And as usual, back in the days, Obi always says, they like Kwesiata. Because that era, I mean, Kwesiata was that dude that SS we like pidgin, doing I mean, songs with pidgin and all of that. He gave me that kind of zeal. And from then, I think I found myself more when I started listening to Kelvin Boy.
Okay.
He was also in that generation I under now. Once warrior and Zama. So within that space, I would say that was where I got most of my inspiration from.
Okay, and say what for how you write your songs. Yeah, process of writing your songs.
Okay, so it depends. Sometimes, engineer not to more boost to my actual when my production. Everywhere you go studio, normal, okay, Charlie, make I just go then. I mean, go pick some 1 or 2 vibe. You go reach the engineer, go to my boss sound be actual now. That very moment you will start writing something. But most of the times, I do write my songs in midnight, 12 o'clock, getting to 1 o'clock. So I will just put my headset on and I will be roaming in town. Honestly, when I'm chrome na headset shamasu. So that time, you my account. Then I do most of the writings, yeah.
Okay, so who really influenced you inside the music industry as well?
Obio influence
so there. Yeah, start music. But you know your music and now there. Or show and also Blark Tana a big good start music.
So Mama Kano, it was from a bully. Straight to Munke Jaminyanko studio. And the last person that made me felt like no, I have no option than to do this was my friend Lemo Brown. Wherever he is, he's in prison now.
Oh.
So he's being sentenced life in prison and all of that. So he was that one person that made me felt like, okay, but you will need some push. So initially, he got invited by a senior man, possible football agency.
Okay.
Office, the operator one. So there was a day for punishment date the Umbra. It's Orubano. No, that I can't quite. So when we went there, he told the man there, you know what? I'm good. I would want you to help my friend out. It's in the blessings, No, okay, senior. It's this my friend, which is me.
It's you.
On board. See, you're quite not on your notes and come there. What do I do? And I told him that I'm into music and all of that. So that very day, he made 1 or 2 calls. Okay. And he linked me up with my sound engineer, beat mechanics.
Okay.
Mokono, and he traveled outside the country. And I got stuck with beat mechanics and Anankasa Lemo Brown giving me more inspiration to do 1 or 2 stuffs. And to be honest with you, my first radio interview was Nankasana Plana on my interview. I think it was at Ahomka FM also.
Ahomka, Elmina.
Yeah, I was there and he just called and was like, yo, Tana, more interview, which is the same limo. I was like, I started the music. Only be 1 month when you interview. Yeah, okay. And I Obi Woho. So after that interview, we went and sat down. See, during the interview, I'm the another person walked in and that person was supposed to be the one I ordered by interview, not me. So the hosting was like, yo, where are you from? How do you even get inside here? Because Mumbuki for interview, it just be my friend in plan. Then by any means, order Momoko radio.
Okay.
So, at that time, I think it was Mr. Saki or so, and it was like, yo, 1 year with them, the very moment you want to come for an interview, process be over there for dance but you can't just wake up and come to radio station without anybody in knowledge. You just, so, just take a look at Obio Akacha, the Mazoba Kaka Mobi Wabo. On the blessing of them, as I go radio without radio because I'm 1 year away. Because they thought they'd be at the second artist all but now, which is me. For which it was never like that. But people from the order, no, I'm cheating. See, from there, then the host in the kitchen, you'll be hard. But man, get the man in so you'll be hard. Go sit down, then do more songs and Charlie. That was then. So my boy Lemo Brown, I mean, big love to Lemo Brown.
Okay. So apart from doing music, what other things do you do? Or only solely music in the same?
Yeah, I mean, music is currently one thing that I'm obsessed with.
Okay.
I just can't do. I mean, I'm a visual art student though, and I can really draw.
Sure.
So if you see me blending colors in terms of what to wear and how to pull up in some places, I think most of the inspiration is from my visual art background because and you color blending and all of that. As it be, I mean, I know how to just get to design my own stuff and things to wear. So yeah.
What are your goals for your music career?
I would love to be called music one day. Say if somebody is to point an answer and say that there is this boy called music, I would want to be the one. Just like Michael Jackson. Bob Marley and all of that, Tupac Shakur.
Okay.
I mean, you just can't talk about music without mentioning those names. And I would love to be one of that person. I mean, I will reach that extent and impact on society too as well, bro.
Okay. What are the challenges you are facing as an artist?
I mean, I don't even know how to put it, but then it's more of meeting the right people and doing the right plugins.
Yeah.
Because Charlie, to be honest with you can be holding money and you wouldn't know the right person to move to. I'll be push will to some extent. You can also not be holding money, but then you get the right people maybe some extent.
Okay.
So it'd be more of who to put you on the right spot to go. Yeah.
Okay, I was not sure crying there is still not young.
I think that would be life.
Life. So tell us.
It was like, I mean, me having life and me knowing very much there, me knowing much there. This be the talent God dash me.
Okay.
So I for make good use of it. Because I mean you sent to cry. I started the music. I mean everything was in a form of coincidence, but everything happened. And if say there are so many people out there when you maybe and that's you. I do call you say come do music. So if I don't make good use of the music that I'm doing, when you say if after life I'll be punished for that.
Okay.
So I make sure that talent now I will inspire people with my life story and all of that. Maybe assembly I'm coming to my movie feel okay. So yeah.
Do you have any upcoming shows or like one program?
For now, I've not started doing anything like that. I've not started on events, organizing and all of that.
Okay.
I know that from time to come, these things will be at ease for me. To just pull up my own shows and all of that. Yeah.
Since you started this music career, which stage have you performed?
I mean, to talk of Mem Life Records, they did a show at Tema, and I mean, I was sharing the same stage with Shatawali and Co. I mean, Links Entertainment I think at 15 or so.
Okay.
To share the same stage with Kwame UG, PD Dance and all of that. That'd be very inspiring.
So how does music fit into your life?
I mean, I live a life of music. Trust me, because I don't know what Asia can make to my apart from music. And music has opened some certain doors for me. I felt that if it wasn't for music, I know if we move to some certain people. I'll say you get me. So music is actually that one thing that keeps me driving to my goals and living my life. Yeah.
Okay, so are you under any record label?
Currently I'm under management.
Management.
In terms of management team.
Management
on
team.
your record label. But people heads are work on it album there, Charlie. You push the same agenda because I mean we get people inside that one dreaming that will be one of the biggest managers in the world. Obviously, one of the biggest promoter in the world and all of that. See, your dreams today, one of the biggest people in the world. Yeah, so that be the kind.
Okay, so how do you combine the music life to your personal life?
As I've been saying, I live my life for music.
For music. So everything about you,
everything about me is actually about my music. That's Charlie. That be the only way out. It's like it will be nice and then make I go try something out today and see. That is all that I do. Music is all that I do. So everything is circulating around music.
So how do you engage your fans?
How do I engage my fans?
Yes. On social media.
My fans, bro. Trust me, I personally love to move to my fans. Okay. Maybe that be from my perception. I personally love to move to my fans more than they would love to move to me. Because Charlie, it not be easy to sit down, write something, and you go step outside and boom, people know your song. People they sing your song left, right, center. So that be one thing where it makes me feel like, Charlie, these people, I don't know where they are from. I don't know who they are, but the kind of energy that they do give to me, I for reciprocate the same energy. So I have that bond with my fans.
Okay, what are the opportunities you've gotten since started this music career?
Yeah, as I said, on your music here and some places or some kind of people that I never go forget to meet. And it be through this music here, I got a link up with Sneak and Yami Dance that led me to a whole lot of people. Hype Man Kelly Black linking me to Yapono, getting to see Shatawale and all of that. So it not be just by boom. Oh yeah, music and kind of one music do some level be that. I think that I'm still working on myself. So
okay. This is here music. Say the pedal of fro no book one. Do you charge in dollars or cedis? Because if you are dollars into maybe so I charge dollars and then I charge cedis. Next we working, but I'm from book Blark Tana show. Since I don't pay dollars and then pay cedis, because dollar before me easy. I'm booking in term to dollar rising part and book now to. So your bookings,
that is up to my management though, because it depends.
It depends.
You get me? It depends.
Okay, they book you according to the program.
Yeah.
It's funny, so a birthday party, price is different.
Yeah.
Or your wedding surprise is different.
Yeah, most of the times. Yeah, that is how it goes.
Say, you can't able to be.
But then the kind of audience are involved. I'll say you get me. It's like if you say, charity show, and you know, okay, this be charity, so you will know how to go about it.
Okay.
If say it's about being a personal program, not paid off from, but if you are wedding, that want to be different. No, some charge program, maybe I will be able to forget now at the show. So
So how was the feeling when you performed that Kobe Simple's program?
Kobe Simple. Charlie. You see, on a more serious note here, people don't really know. Say, I get this kind of bond with Kobe Simple. Honestly, one of the top heads. He watch most of the things in the game. The Tana try to play your leg like this, talk this, move this way, move that way. Because if you one person way, each and every time, or set me down to advise me on some certain things and all of that. And it was a very great honor performing one program. There are some people that if you are on the best friend but I can't move to them personally, but through on the program, I got that kind of connection with them. Yeah.
Okay, so apart from Kobe Simple's program, I have a program them now about Cape Coast and outside Cape Coast.
Apart from Kobe Simple
program.
Cape Coast has any talk show piano. I'll be one of the names that over pop up to climb stage. Because I don't know any show be over Cape Coast or headline show. They don't go put me on. Yeah, so Cape Coast is the most shows I'm available.
Okay.
And outside Cape Coast, I think my biggest will be to be on the same stage with Shatawale. Yeah.
By your entry at Kobe Simple's program, I was like, entry pan because what's that's my car, that's a car, no, the next and car, no, yeah.
I think that was Seba.
That was Seba.
Yeah, that was Seba.
That's like,
that was Seba.
Miss E, not start with friend for. That's Miss E.
Charlie.
Start with friend for.
Charlie, that be how that you get me.
So what's the been about entry at the Sibano? I'm been a call like you just say okay, once I come with them and next start up once go outside. No we try to know. I was like, hey, it means to get with that. I was like, hey.
I mean, that be the power of you evolving or you actually putting yourself in some position where you feel okay. You know what? I should be creative enough. Just as I told you, I'll be creative at visual art student. So there are some certain things we know how to move around with it, and sometimes we really need to invest in the craft too as well. Because I went there and had a conversation with them there. You know what? I don't want to have a normal entry. I would love to start my performance from outside. So I sat down with my management team. We spoke about that, and then maybe we had to do calls to get all those things on board. And with my brother Sika Ofi, another top-notch guy too. I mean, he is the one styling and on so you're using a car. I told him bro, I would want to put this your car in my performance. And I was like, okay, cool. So how we go do them? So I told them that, okay, we will start from maybe from a Chikakra, and I will sit on the car. Then we'll use the camera project to screen, main screen, not the like, inside what then I mean to start the performance in a form of virtual and reality. So that was how the whole thing went down.
Because I was sitting there, I knew a bit of a crowd. Some top blogger before I can, I mean, it's guy, you're in one. I'm so Blark Tana. Performance, the whole Ghana, Obian Yabido. Even was a basketball stage, even was our hand at Nakado. Let's do performance. I was like, hey. But, so how do you get this kind of brain say, okay, this performance, before we embrace, we combine it now. How? Like how? It's someone or banana, they'll be on you, it's not one on your system.
And sometimes they intentional about some certain stuff. Because like if it's not only food, okay, I have a show coming on, or I was show, I will do something. So what do I do then? So then that will lead you into your creative side of you to do something about okay, Charlie. I think this be the vibe. So it was just me trying to be in that zone make sure that I will bring something out top notch within my performance.
Okay. And I saw a video too on Facebook now Araba Pepra. And so what's the relationship between Araba Pepra and you?
Okay, so on a more serious note, I think I got associated with her when my road manager I won.
Okay.
He works at Whispers.
Okay.
See, I mean, Araba Pepra to be brand ambassador too for Whispers. And so I told him that okay, bro, like I mean, how we go to make good use of this whole friendship? And he was like, okay, not the worry, I will talk to her, and I will know about now maybe we'll try or we'll cook something together. So the main brain behind that was she has numbers. I'm tapping the numbers. I also have numbers. Also tapping. See, or you done mutual kind of connection.
It's on a project now there. No, I was or you know why you short video now there.
I mean, may release my new single. I made a promo for it. So
okay, title
Lady. So if say you are to watch her, say Obi it release a new CCR. Now game on here about you releasing a song and sleeping off. It's about you creating content for the song. And definitely you have to pick that one part of the song you feel okay. Let me push this part of the song. Maybe at that side, people will be forced to listen to the full song.
Okay.
So I made it okay, I would have to do this with Terminator. And see, you shoot enough content with different girls. Now week by week. Now you release. So what you are seeing is one of the contents I just put it out there.
Like main story behind sir and your lady, no.
I mean, sometimes on your baby and all thoughtful. They're like it's not on my maybe on my. Sometimes it's just the vibe. You go enter studio, you go feel like okay, this the vibe. Make I just do something with it. And I mean, I was just trying to show my love and appreciation to the ladies out there. So yeah.
Okay, there's one thing too. I mean, you and I, Terminator, were very close.
Yeah.
Like I have a connection. Oh,
Charlie, Ejumanewa.
Because Blark Tana, Terminator, be one Blark Tana, be a Terminator.
Yeah. I mean, Ejumano, that be how we did. If say enho be a like oputi effort in building up something within your craft. I mean, you for never make that person go. Because I mean, Terminator be one do that most of my visuals on no shoots.
Yeah.
And I mean, so I wanna be. There've been instances I be able to message you before direction been as a child. The amount them will ball give you. You get me? And Terminator be one dude will attend them as a Charlie. Then we come across with a budget. Then we move. So one friend, I mean, he's also putting me on another level in terms of my craft.
Okay, so under your management, what's your call and now today? Sure, the bar is called better now, like when I watch it. And I day okay, this month the Blark Tana 1,000 cities. And now today is couple show about you charge 5,000 Blark Tana. I would 3,000 and 2,000 because any manage you. So how is that one a?
I mean, I don't expect money from major day because I feel like the craft, CC and maybe a level of craft, it be more of investment. And I would make sure that whatever money that I will get, I will reinvest that whole money into the craft again. Until I'll be head out there. That'll be when you go start to talk about money in a day now. You get me?
Okay.
Because as it stands now, if you don't invest and you think of living your life a GG's card day in a day, bro.
Oh, send me now come here. Say you have your own life. I say our life. At least. Oh, Yakubo show. I charge 5,000. Oh, Charlie, into so they style you everything. Money is I try to be one was my one.
I mean, to them I'm assigned there when the job you need.
But you need to get an arrangement form. Yeah, I said.
Oh yeah, remember hold on. I'm gonna catch you there. Oh yeah, heads are ya can you album there yeah. So behind him, the other about on board in terms of my image now is solid. You get me?
Yes.
And see on your BBR now order there one side. What are you also doing to help yourself? I would say you get what I mean.
Yes.
And see, in most cases, no. Your main purpose is push it one month.
But paying was so yeah.
Paying was so.
Ah, so paying was so much in paying was so much in at least. Kakrabia.
Charlie, definitely. I mean, I'm not.
So how is the percentage like?
How is the percentage?
I
mean, I'm okay.
Regardless how the percentage like? If I say, okay, I'm at 80. 120 because I'm not age man.
Oh, now no age man. I have to tell you the amount of money that we do invest in the crafter. You would even be like, Charlie, just let everything.
See, Sam, can you know the man? That's if you're bad, that's if listeners the man.
Bro, see every situation that how I already like one handle. You get me? If say as it stands now, thousands, and they make it reach the millions, then the millions conversation will come in. That be how it rolls.
At least about the data.
Bro, come on.
About the data, at least, bro. About the data, but you see, it's you know here.
Oh yeah.
You know here. Because as an artist, everybody sorry. Brandon Sokon.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
And see, so how do you brand yourself? Like branding yourself as an artist, you know? Do you get the help from the management? And I said, once on a brand, okay, my intentions, the mama shamazi, mama 1 2 1 2 1 2, and the management and so wow in branding yourself.
I mean, I'm under management.
See, one way,
my image they count to them.
So,
I would say you get me.
It's always an issue. Once a way, BBR. That's one issue.
I'm not saying the
BBR.
management in your shoe, bro. See, on a more serious note here, I feel like this conversation is more like the me that be how you are supposed to say it.
Yes.
You get me? Do you see me there more at
I'm
looking good, right?
Yes, I'm
yeah,
looking
so
good.
definitely. Yeah,
Okay,
I look good. That be all, yeah.
We don't go for balls, why
Charlie, how we do it?
But yeah, sure say so from your charging rate, you know, how like where do you start from?
My charging
rate. If you start to be at 5,000, I
want to know about that friend.
Oh, no, okay. See, everything because there are programs. So, okay, events to Cape Coast. That's one you to that. Do you get more than 500 cities?
Do I get more than 500 cities?
Because there's no artist in Cape Coast. What a program? I charge more than upcoming. I charge more than 1,000 cities.
Do you like? I mean,
you get more than that.
God.
To you there, you get more than that.
No.
I say, go for mom 20 or mom 100. I say, even they even say they are helping you to go. They're helping you to shine. But I will make sure I will shine in here in Cape Coast. You are well known. So this on the platform go for bonhu. So also help as normal upcoming. There is a perform na go film one. There you go with a budget with them.
I mean, maybe you would have a mutual relationship with them.
Yes.
You get me?
Yes.
So there are some people you can't charge them based on the kind of impact and also life. You get me? Because I mean, I don't know this person from the start another till now. Maybe when benefit from each other.
Okay.
None of them you can't just go in them you mention outrageous amounts of money.
Okay.
You hear me? And on a more serious note, I think event organizers sometimes we feel they be you know what? Make I just give this person. And most of the times, you know, the mistake that they do is some of them mistakes are in there. Was the artist baby was one that was one on board them now. If we are not the scout do why some. So that when you will see most of the artists being given like token be 50
cities.
If you get me, so as an event organizer, sometimes in events or them more moments if say you are to pick artists be bare 7 on board. Fast forward, you know your budget, you run with the budget.
Okay.
But remember as an today, you want to put plenty artists on with a low budget. I would say you get what I mean. And I mean, as it stands now, our management are really doing good in terms of booking fees and all of that.
Okay. Are you a Christian or a Muslim?
I'm a Christian.
A Christian. How about sir?
Pentecost.
I'm telling you, when the last time you passed?
When was the last time you passed? Yeah.
So, how is the relationship between you and DJs and promoters?
Me and DJs and
promoters.
I mean, I have a very strong connection with all these people, and trust me, sometimes even there will feel to be a while. You'll be all shut them food in over two. Like we keep heads together for you to do another stuff too. And so within my management, you know, New Lot is the one in charge of distributing my songs and all of that to various DJs. And I do my best today anytime I will get to meet these DJs. Charlie, if you not be money safe, the kind of appreciation that I will show to them will let them know that okay, I love what they are doing and I would love to be around their corners each and every time. So that be the kind of relationship I get with them.
Okay. So in promoting your songs, do you go outside Cape Coast to promote your songs as well?
Yeah, I do step out.
Oh, okay. I mean radio stations.
Yeah, Hits FM, YFM and all of that. And I want to chip in this.
Okay.
In most cases, people too do feel like they we step out there to go and spend outrageous amounts of money.
Yes. Now, what about one low camper won't see? I will pay free. But what about Kranaza? No, we charge 1,000 for Butia.
Bro. Make a show you something for you. Ejumanewa. Oh yeah, from where you are, then how the relationship they like, how things go lead.
Okay.
You get me? So now I'm finding there. No Cape Coast had here. Definitely, the radios are not accountable. I mean, if you know why anyone would that cordial relationship until we know how to go about it. In a bit so challenge in the form of appreciation. Senior man this, senior man that. And a crowd, sometimes no, it's not that easy with some certain things. And to say if you have definitely there will be something that we need to pay.
Yes.
Or if you also a relationship with them. And I've been so if you are crowd or Cape that is when Cape Coast have on us where what it's kind of like
yes.
I don't know if say
yes matters
because I have no you should get me so that be how we did. And on your day, be into your crowd on this side. Oh, senior man, I love what you are doing. Oh, some go fi charge you, and I would have to pay because the very moment I feel like okay, radio no, I'm not gonna. If they need me, I know what I want. If I'm to go and I say, I'll be charged that, bro.
You prepare yourself before
I prepare myself. That be me, because I feel like in most cases, or it's kind of was around all these stuff. I would say you get me.
Yes.
And say be on you know okay, me then you get that kind of mutual vibe. Yeah, no day. I would also love you to come and bless my show.
Sure. So
that be how it goes. And when I say Mama hasn't yet today, we step out there to go and spend outrageous amounts of money. If you definitely we go share some bread here. Or then I be to a baby or had but say a crowd now. You go meet new people for there. One new baby before your talent will even speak for you. Your money must speak first. I'll say you get me.
Yeah, I get
and to one so if you are crying now the commerce now what about Cape Coast did. Radio presenters or one you they are not your friends. Definitely they will also charge you.
What I should with you.
Into as an year. I don't quite
vice versa.
No sort of how
so comes in coming why day. Right time so a bear part too. So your last word to your fans. So this I come now.
Okay, so big love to all my fans out there putting Blark Tana on that level. I hope you get me. And I really do appreciate the kind of energy and the kind of love that I do receive from you people. And one thing that I was saying there, just keep your heads up, regardless of the situation that you are going through, Charlie. Be better. I would say you get me. I love
social media handles and your management number you can contact.
Okay, so on all the social media platforms, Blark Tana BLARK and Tana TANA on all the social media platforms. And whenever you feel you want to book me,
okay, sir.
And whenever you want to book me, just go to my page. Just Google me on my name, Blark Tana. Maybe then will lead you to my page and a page you will see the info you would have to reach out to in terms of booking me.
As our price is high and I say a moderate and a low.
Oh, like on young people.
If
on young
people. But if you are able to book, yeah.
It depends, bro. People won't pour your casa. Sometimes or your casa.
Okay.
Yeah, so that be how.
See, I'm being the party. Take the mobile twenty. Ever charge mine? And I said, "We the party. August. Take the mobile 20.
Bro, in your
yeah, but sure.
Are they available?
That's it. Charlie, thanks. That's
Watching Celebrity Talks with Manuel Carthy here on Carthy TV. So today I have